Okay, and we are live. Just going to give a few minutes for people to join in on the call. Yeah, for the guys joining in, hi GM. Welcome so much to this series. It's an office hour slash workshop, mostly more workshop on the ongoing HackersDAO hackathon on building on Cello. So it's a mini pay hackathon. So we'll just wait for like 2 minutes for guys to join in, especially the guys who are participating in the hackathon. If you're not participating in the hackathon, and we'll give you more details about it. But in the meantime, we'll just wait for like 2 minutes so guys can be able to join in on the call. Yeah. Okay, I can see guys are joining in. Welcome, GM. Welcome so much to the call. Yeah, we'll be just starting in 1 minute. Okay, I think we can start. Again, GM everyone. Welcome to this workshop. It's dedicated for the hackathon we're running, Minipay Selo Hackathon, whereby we are focusing on building mobile first applications on gaming and also payments. So for today's session, we're going to be taking you guys through how to build a mini app on Minipay specifically. So before we continue, just a quick round of introduction to ourselves. The agenda for today is first we're going to go through the HackersDAO platform, whereby we are hosting our Selo Mini Pay Hackathon, which is ongoing. And so we will have Adam who will take us through the HackersDAO platform for guys who don't know about the ongoing hackathon, so that they can get details and how to participate in the hackathon, the bounties that we have. And then we're going to do a quick intro to MiniPay and how to build a mini app, whereby we're going to show you guys a demo of an already built mini app, and so that you can be able to at least have an insight on how exactly you start building on MiniPay. So in case you have any questions, for those of the guys who are streaming live from YouTube, we'll be seeing the comments. So in case you have any questions as we continue, you can just put them in the comments section. For the guys who are also streaming on Twitter, we are also checking in the comments, so that in case you also have questions about it, about anything as we continue with the workshop, we'll be able to see. We'll be able to at least see and monitor the questions and give you answers. And in the event we don't capture everything, we're going to have like a dedicated office hour support purely for the guys who are participating in the hackathon. So in case you have any technical blockers or you have any issues that in terms of what you're working on for the hackathon, we'll be able to be much more predisposed to help you along that. And so for the sessions, the online sessions, which we are streaming online, we're going to again focus on mini apps today. And then on Monday, we're going to come back and talk about prediction markets. And then next week on Thursday, we're going to have a session on gaming and how to build like a simple game on Cello. So with that, let me introduce myself. My name is Cindy Kamau. I'm part of the Debrel team at Cello Africa DAO. And I'm so excited to see you guys. So I'll leave the platform to Jordan and Adam to also quickly introduce themselves. And then Adam can first lead us on the stage on more information about the hackathon to give you more context about today's workshop. even yes. So Jordan, Adam, you can quickly introduce yourself first.
Thank you, Cindy. GM, we are burning the midnight oil. It's the last month of, it's the close to the last days of the year. Yeah. So I'm Jordan Modemba. Work very closely with Cindy to bring you uh, the zero hit. So today we have a special guy that is Adam Sahid. He will talk more about HackersDAO and he will share more about the hackathon and what you can be able to build. Yeah. So Adam, the mic is yours. Adam, if you can hear.
Okay, I GM guys. Yeah, sorry. My face because of the camera. I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't want to get interrupted. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, we
Sorry. Can you
can.
hear me?
yes, we can.
Yes, Adam, please
Okay. Thank you.
continue.
Yeah. So it's evening here in Nigeria today, and it's nice to be part of this live stream regarding the Hackers DAO. Yeah, my name is Adam Said. I'm a contributor at the South African DAO. Yeah, uh, I'm part of the marketing team of the HackersDAO Hackathon. Yeah, so today, yeah, we're gonna be taking us introduction to how to build on how to build mini app on MiniPay. So I know Cindy will be taking us through that, and I will be after the introduction. Then I'll be sharing my screen to show you guys on short way to join the hackathon and how to submit your project in a due time. Yeah, so that's just a big background about me is I've actually worked with a couple of projects before now, and now with South African DAO. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so
Good.
just a quick intro
Okay.
before. Okay, did you want to add something, Adam?
Nothing. I'm just asking if I can pass the mic to you. Then maybe after that, I will go to the introduction to the Hackers DAO hackathon.
Okay, so just a quick intro about MiniPay. MiniPay is a wallet which was built by the Opera team. So it exists inside of the Opera browser and also as standalone apps. So you can be able to download MiniPay on iOS or Android. So the focus is making seamless payments, especially in emerging markets. So one of the biggest markets is Africa and also other global majority, regions. And so one of the features that come with MiniPay is actually you can do mini apps. Mini apps are such a upcoming thing in the Web3 space, whereby we have mini apps both on the Fakasta interface and also the MiniPay interface, whereby you build an external, standing application, and then you just connect it and plug it into the MiniPay interface so that it's accessible from within MiniPay. And most of the features that you could say MiniPay has is at least they have wallet abstraction, so you don't have to manually set up a wallet. For example, how we set up MetaMask, etc. And also, as you continue building on MiniPay, you'll notice some of the other features. Example, how it has example fees, fee abstraction, so that you'll have to use things like VM and WAGMI. So you're going to see a lot along the way how to build mini apps on MiniPay specifically. So first, we're going to go through the demo to show you how the technical implementation looks like. And then we can also go through the MiniPay interface so that I can show you guys how exactly you connect your app after you built it so that it can work on MiniPay itself, and how to just a quick walk around on the MiniPay interface itself. So with that very short introduction, I think because of the interest of time, I'll leave the platform to Jordan to just quickly take us through the demo. In case you guys have any questions, Adam and I will be following through in the comments so that we can answer you as Jordan continues. And then, yeah, I hope we have a productive session with you guys. Thanks. Jordan, I think the space is yours now.
can you give me like let me see 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. In the meantime, as Jordan is preparing himself, I think I can just do take you guys a quick walk around of the MiniPay interface. So let me just connect my phone.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me just quickly share my screen. All right. So yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys can see my phone. Um, I can't zoom it in, so it's okay. So yes, awesome. Okay, so here's how like an interface of the of how MiniPay looks like. This is on iOS. So the first thing you see is of course this is where you can see your balance. You can deposit. You can deposit using the local Kenya shillings, or directly you can deposit crypto. MiniPay supports Celo stablecoins, local stablecoins as well. So if you have CKS, if you have Serial, Celo Euro etc. So the most important thing is we come here to apps. So as you can see, we have these are the mini apps which are currently on the MiniPay interface. So when you talk about mini apps, this is what we mean. So you just build an external application and then you just connect it to the MiniPay interface. We'll show you how to do that. So they are categorized. So we have rewards, we have finance, we have utility, we have shopping, we have art and creativity as well. So the most important part on how to connect, this is just after you've built the mini app itself. You just come here to the profile, and then before for someone who's just downloaded the MiniPay app, normally the developer settings don't show themselves like it does. So you just come here to the about page, and then we have this version. So you have to click it several times. So you just click it several times until the pop-up for developer settings come in. So this is where you'll be able to at least test out the app etc. So developer settings. So of course, you're going to normally this toggle is off, so you're going to toggle it on so that you can use testnet, so that you can at least because when we build our apps, we normally test them out on testnet first. So once you do that, um, okay, yeah. Once you do this, it's easier to it's easier to connect your mini app with that. So these are just the developer testings. So as you can see here, when it now comes to test your mini app, this is where you put the link for your mini app. One thing you notice is local host links don't work when you try to put your local host a link to the mini app here. So one workaround for it is you have to use an ngrok channel. So you just go to ngrok.com, and then you create an account so that you are able to integrate it with the app, so that it can create like a tunnel so that you're able to share it here. So that's the one workaround for it. You can't put like a local host link here. So you have to use an ngrok tunnel so that you are able to load your mini app. So once you put the link here and then you click on load, you'll be able to successfully see the mini app. in your interface. So one more thing is, if there are any issues, of course you're going to see this live. So if there are any issues, maybe it's how you put in the settings, maybe in the manifest file. So there's something like the manifest file where you put in the settings needed so that it's able to connect with your mini app, for example. So if you don't have the settings, like it's a JSON files whereby you put in the details, example, the link, the name of the mini app, if there's a logo and these other things, minipay won't be able to pick up on it, so it will refuse to connect with the interface. So this is just a quick interface of how a quick workflow of how you are able to connect the app you've just built to minipay. And so once we first go through the technical demo, at least we can be able to test it out and see it in real time. So yeah. Are you good, Jordan?
Yeah. Now I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah. Thank you, Cindy, for that. At least you've seen the minipay interface, and the good thing about the minipay. So if you're building for minipay and you're also building for Farcaster, the application is just a PWA, so it's going to be able to interact together with either minipay or Farcaster. So the build I'm going to show you, let me share my screen. Slide. Oh, no. Share screen, yeah. Okay, I hope you can see my screen now. Yeah. Okay, so the build that we have today is one we've created a wallet connect and a disconnect. So it's a PWA. That's why I've made it like on a mobile view. I've also implemented CUSD seller balance and CUSD balance. So within this application, you can be able to like get the native currency balance and also CUSD balance. You can also be able to do like a transfer. So the good thing about mini apps and UI is that you can generally be able to like replicate these with vibe coding tools. So it's easy when building such a dashboard. Then we have done, we've implemented a swap where you can be able to swap between the different currencies, stable currency. So we have the CUSD, the dollar-backed stable currencies, and then we have stable local currency like CKS, PUSO, CGD, CNGN, CGPC, and such, and you can be able to like be able to swap in between. Then we have, so these are all the local stable currency, so you can be able to like see all the stable currency. So if you want to, let's say maybe you are implementing CGN, CNGN, you need to have the actual smart contract address or the ERC20. So you need to go to the docs. So here you can be able to find. So here we have like everything you need to know about Farcaster mini apps. And also build for minipay. So if you're building for minipay, you can be able to like get more documentation on how to like get started. So we have Seller Composer, which has predefined or pre-built tools for mini app, Android, that is React Native and such. So there, it's a code of library that you can be able to like initialize and be able to choose which product you want to build. So if you're building for mini app, you will be able to like have the application come with ways to be able to connect to mini app wallet. And then if you're building for Farcaster, it will also come with the same. If you're building for self protocol, that is the zero knowledge proof identity for Celo blockchain, it will be able to come with the same. You can also even add like your Celo MCP server with for the Celo Composer kit, so that when you're building, you just tell your AI to be able to like maybe code this for using Celo blockchain and such, and it will be able to implement features of the Celo blockchain. So this just like a quick demo on this side. So this on swap, sending, and balance collection. So of course the app has account, so you can be able to check the account balances, the accounts. So let's give it account, all accounts. Yeah. So under accounts we have so you can be able to like move from pages to pages. So I'm just doing like a quick demo whereby you can be able to see all the features that we've implemented, and then I'll show you the code of how we've done this. So Cindy talked about ngrok. So ngrok is it ngrok or ngrok?
NGRock, but we get
So
it.
ngrok is a tunneling tool whereby you can be ngrok. So ngrok is the tool that you use to, like, if you don't want to like you don't want to deploy your application to Vercel, you can just tunnel your front end or your back end using the tool, and then you can share it for people to be able to view. This is in case Cloudflare or AWS is down and you want to tunnel your local host. Yeah. Okay, I think we can go direct to the code, because I'm trying to get into the transaction, but it's rolling really slow. So yeah, so we
In the
have these
meantime,
pages. So you can basically have like, you can work with a different yeah.
No, just continue. I wanted to comment a bit.
Yes,
The challenge with
Cindy.
the NGRock tunnels is, especially for the free version, one has to be cognizant of the fact that they expire after some time. So you have to keep on creating new tunnels.
Yeah, so nglok is basically just for you to like be able to tunnel your application just for a very short period of time, and then once you do that, when you're satisfied and to continue. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dive into the code part, because I can see it's really taking a lot of time to like load. So it's good if we go to the code. Okay, so we've used just we are using, oh yeah, I see the reason why. Yeah, so what we've done, we initialized a minipay or a HackerSDAO mini app.
Jordan, before
And
you continue,
on this app,
could you zoom
there
in,
is a
please?
folder structure. Yeah. Mhm.
Could you zoom in, please?
Yeah. I've just done that. I don't know if that is okay. Is that okay? Okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So we okay. So this is how we have our application layout. So we have the accounts page. So under the accounts page, you have we have the third web browser. We also have Connect Wallet or use Active Wallet. So and then we had earlier talked about the H42 protocol, but I have already implemented that in this build, and it's under accounts. So here we need either WagMe, or we need a mini app or minipay account. So from your existing like logic. So this is what we have. So we have address and whether it's connected, and then whether it has a balance, and whether it has a CUSD balance. And then this one now is coming from that web. So if it's that web, we are checking whether it's an active wallet. And then we just do. So these are state variables that you can be able to like do premium model or any wallet. And this, so you know, for ETSO 402, the best thing it explained about it last week was that it's more of like a way to be able to do subscription, pay for subscription, and other ways that you can be able to like pay using your AI agent and all such. So we have a function here where you can be able to like handle access to premium services. So you've built up an application where you want people to like if it's a spin wheel, or if it's something maybe like a transaction, and you want them to see like more insights about their daily spend, you can ask them to like do a premium pay using the 804 or 2. Yeah. So basically that's it. So I'm looking whether the transaction there is an error, blah blah blah. If you don't have enough funds, the transaction tells you that please top up your balance so that you can be able to pay. And then these other things are more of like which wallet is connected. If you haven't connected, you just go back to your initial screen, the screen that I showed you. So it goes back to this screen, and then you need to like connect to your application. So this is accounts page. This is accounts page. So we have the settings. So the settings is basically just settings functionality. So if you don't want to like be in the app, you can be able to like disconnect your wallet, or if you can also connect it back, and you know more about the settings page. So it's the application has a mobile approach, a mobile first approach, and for this design, you can for this design, you can use a different design where you have like menu bars here, down here. So they don't have to be like here at the top. You can have them as the way you normally have on Android application or iOS application, where you have the menu or the navigation bar at the bottom instead at the top. Yeah. So you have that freedom to be able to build a really excellent mobile application sort of mini app. Yeah. Then here we have the stablecoins page. So with the stablecoins page, it has all the list of all the stablecoins. So once you have access to, like, once you have gotten all the, so these are all the list of all the stablecoins plus local stablecoins in Celo, together with their mainnet and Seporia testnet. So we have the mainnet and the Seporia testnet. So recently Celo moved from Alpha Horus to Seporia network. In case you've been having trouble building on Alpha Horus, or having the JSON RPC for Alpha Horus not working, Celo moved to Seporia. So you just need to like change the JSON RPC to that. So these are all the lists. So you can have something like this, a JSON list, where you have all the stable tokens that you can be able to use in your mini app, depending with the country that you are in. So if you're in Kenya, you can use the CKS. If you're in Nigeria, you can use the CNGN. If you are, I don't know, CJPY, I don't know which country is that. You can also use USDT or USDC Circle. Yeah. Then this is the configuration for that web. This is the configuration for that web. So what I've done, I've used manual description for the library, but you cannot use WAGMI or the default chains found on that web. Yeah. So I've defined the Celo mainnet, Celo Siporia, then the third web services, third web secret key. So of course, this one you getting them from, you need to have an account with that web to be able to access that web services. That web has an AI agent that you can use to build your ERC20 token and deploy them. It also provides you with ready-made hooks once you kind of configure it to view your smart contract from Celo blockchain or even any blockchain. You can be able to like have your smart contracts deployed there, and then it generates hooks. So that is it. That's the configuration for that web. Then this is for Forecaster. So if you want your users to log in with Forecaster and you want to have your application on Forecaster, this is the settings for Forecaster. This is the setting for Forecaster. So if window is Forecaster or it's a mini app, Webcaster or Forecaster. Originally, Forecaster was called Webcast. Yeah. So you can be able to log in with that. We've looked at tokens. We've looked at this one for the authentication. So this one is for authentication with Forecaster. Yeah. So the settings, we'll share this code later, and then you'll be able to see more on how we have done the authentication. So this is the part that I'm talking about for authentication. So I've used for this build, I've used MetaMask, but you can also, if Forecaster is detected, it's still gonna be able to like pop up and ask you to log in with Forecaster. Is it layout? Yeah, this part. I think it's this part. Let me see. All it's on in the context. Not context. Layout. App provider. I think it's under app provider. Yeah. Yeah. So under app provider, yeah. So under app provider, so here we have Forecaster mini app, and then this now for the MetaMask. So injected shim disconnect true. So this is for MetaMask. So you can definitely add more. So if you want to log in with Forecaster or Forecaster is detected, you will just, when you're connecting to wallet, it will show you connect with Forecaster. If you want to add MetaMask, if you want to add any other wallet connection provider, you can just add it here. So this under this function. So this is called the connectors. So you can add more wallet connect. You can even add wallet connect itself here. So yeah, and then for wallet connect, you need to have like a project ID with Rion. through their own platform. That is, yeah. So, and then here you define your wallets, your chains. So it's simple as that under app provider. And then once you have the app provider, you just wrap it inside your layout. Yeah. So you have that web, and then you have the app provider. So that web is for the 80402. And then app provider is for the MetaMask and Fakasta and other wallet connection services like RainbowKit and all that.
Yeah, Jordan, just a
So that
bit.
is on yeah.
Yeah, just a bit. I just wanted to mention
Sure.
something because you've been mentioning app providers a lot. So, in the event someone doesn't know what a provider is, essentially, providers they just some JavaScript objects. So they just their work is to connect your application so that it can be able to talk to the blockchain side of things. So, for example, we can have example if you've ever seen code and it's written window.ethereum. Those are like injected providers when you're like injecting a wallet so that it can be able to work on your DApp. And also, if we also have like RPC providers if you're trying to connect with the nodes in the blockchain. So like Jordan has mentioned, we have several provider libraries. So we have Wagmi, we have RainbowKit, and essentially when he talks about providers, we're just talking about the objects specifically that handle connecting your application to now the blockchain side of things. That's what we mean by when he talks about app providers. Yeah, you can continue, Jordan.
Okay. Also, thank you for that. Yeah. So so you have your providers, so you can work with any provider. So I highly recommend a provider based on your user research. So if your users are way sophisticated like us, you're building a tool for maybe developers to interact with it. Then having a MetaMask provider is okay because we are all much familiar with MetaMask. But if you're building for the normies or the non-native crypto users, then you need to find a very simple way. So there are very simple ways. We have minipay, we have privy, we have Fakasa, which really simplify and abstract the blockchain concept from users and make it easier for users to be able to use your platform. So that is one of the thing that I would recommend. Don't use really sophisticated wallet providers for your users if you know your users. If you're building something for education, if you're building something for kids, you don't want to overwhelm them with authentication form fillings. Those government forms just to receive 300 bob and you fill a form, a booklet. So you don't want to do that. So you need to choose the wallet providers based on your users and your use case. Yeah, the same case with login. So if you are building for users and you want them to log in with Gmail, you don't want them to spend a lot of time through the login process. So you just want them to log in. And something that I've learned about the users buy convenience. They buy convenience rather than sophistication. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, to add more info as so, sorry to add more to just add more info, especially since Jordan has mentioned a platform which I recommend you guys to check it out. We can also maybe sometime later do a deep dive on it. It's called Privy. It's very good that Jordan has mentioned it because it's super in terms of UX. I think I could say it's one of the best UX platforms I've seen because they do something we call wallet abstraction, whereby if you just log in via email, normally the way we just log in via email, you just get an embedded wallet automatically after you sign up and log in with email. And they also have so many other features as well. They have things we call agentic wallets. So if you're also building AI agents, there's a way they've been able to curate the wallet infrastructure to work with AI agents. And also with fee abstraction, the things we talk about paymasters, you can also be able to incorporate and integrate paymasters. They actually offer that support as well, so that if you want users not to worry about gas fees, you can just set up a paymaster for them, so that you can be able to handle the gas fees for them in case they're doing transactions. So it's one of the best UX platforms I know, and also another platform called Dynamic, but I think Privy is more superior than Dynamic as well. So I think if we have more interest about it, we can just do a deep dive later on how to like build a mobile app or even a PWA, and how to correctly incorporate Privy. And it also handles all the logins. So if you want people to log in via passkeys, if you want them to log in via GitHub, any form of login that you want, they actually have handled it well. So yeah, I think it's something you guys can also check it out, the platform itself. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one covers like multiple users and such. So you don't want your users not to spend a lot of time lighting the phrase word or something. So you need them to like log in and yeah. So we have the library. So the library has all those configurations, forecaster tokens, that web, the smart contract functions for ERC20. That is the symbol, balance, account, send, transfer, and such. And then we have the chains. So you can manually have them. You can manually have them or use the default settings in that web or WAGMI or any other services that you're using. So that's it on. And then we've talked about the provider. So we have the Web3, the WAGMI. So we have WAGMI, we have Farcaster mini app WAGMI, and then we have Injected. So Injected is for Meta for MetaMask. Yeah. So yeah. So we've talked about the configurations for your wallet connection, and also the layout and the page layout. And so this is the page layout. So the page layout looks like this. So the page layout should be the first screen the user sees, and should be really be straightforward. So remember, you're building a mini app or a mobile sort of interface. So you should have like a really cool splash script or something. Uh, so something like this, though this is not cool. This is way from being cool. So, but you need to have something that looks like this. You can make it really straight and forward for the user. Then once they connect, they go to like the homepage. This is what they see. Then once they do that, you can now take them. So like I said, you can have the navigation bar here instead of having it over here. Yeah. Okay. So lastly, now you kind of have a a feel of how the app moves. So we have withdraw. Withdraw is more if you now have on and off ramp and you want to withdraw your CUSD, you can just do some sending. So we haven't yet added the withdraw functionality. So we're gonna be able to use some of the Celo providers. So some of the wallets. So if you go here home on the docs, you'll be able to see lamps. So lamps, these are the people who are offering on and off ramps. We have all these people. We have Bitmama, Bitpaychant, Prentium, Kotani, all these guys, Yellow Card, they offer on and off ramps. So you can just implement their services under the withdraw So that's how you can sort of structure your withdraw. Then under transaction, so it's really good to show the transaction use case. Not transaction use case, but the transaction. So you can have what do we call it? You can have mini app transaction. So remember, this wallet does not only interact with if you have connected a MetaMask wallet, probably it also interacts with another application. So let's say it's gonna be able to like interact with the application that we have built, and it also interacts with another, maybe like a Uniswap. So you also need to like find a way which transaction do you include on your mini app, and the other one, which ones do you want to include for external transaction, because those transactions are not part of the mini app, or if they are part of the mini app, do you show them all? So you also need to do that. And another thing I would really highly recommend is that if you're pulling all these transactions from a different service, make sure that you're pulling the right transaction. You're not even pulling like you're pulling the balances of the tokens that you are supporting in your mini app, not all the tokens, because some tokens might not be part of the user, or they may confuse the user because they are not part of their wallet addresses or something. So yeah, so that is on transaction. Show the balances, timestamp, the amount they used, either in local currency and also in USD, and also maybe in the stablecoin balance itself. Yeah, and also share TX hash, show TX hash, add explorer, like if it's a transaction that they have been able to make sure that they can be able to go to either Celoscan or any of the block explorers that you have added, either Sepolia or mainnet, the time it was created, and such. So that is the transaction. I think the last part that I'm gonna talk about, I think Cindy talked about the manifest file. So this is a sample of like a manifest file. It has the icon URL. It has all this description of your application, display name, ID. So this is one which gets registered to your mini app. I mean minipay, and also on Hackerster. So I'm hoping by the next session that we're gonna be meeting, we'll be able to show you how to like deploy your mini app on Hackerster and also on mini app. But I think Cindy had already shown you the part where you put your URL. Yeah. Then for the X402, this is where now we have the third web services. So I've only used the client side. I haven't used the server side implementation. So this is just a very simple implementation of. So these are the things, all the diagrams Cindy shared about facilitator, price amount, get paid, and all that. Yeah. So for this case, I'm using USDC and CUSD on Celo blockchain. So this one is to get payment token, and these are the token on main wallet addresses. Then we have the get response, and once the payment is settled, it can be able now to return to reroute to the page where we have the premium content. Yeah, and it's just simple as that. If there are payment, if you want to access it, it reroutes you to make payment, like payment is required, so you just have to pay so that you can be able to see the premium content. It's a very simple implementation. We haven't gotten to create more. Yeah, yeah. Then we have pay to. We have all these data. So we have the get method, payment data. So the payment data, this is the payment data, where you call the headers, the header, and then we have the network, so it's sell or mainnet. Then we have the price, so it's the amount, payment token dot address. So this could be either CUSD or USDC, and you also take in a consideration of the token decimal. So if it's USDC, then you need to consider the 6 decimal, and then we have the third web facilitator. So these ones you will get them all in the third web account. Yeah, I think that's it from my side. I'm gonna give it back to Cindy, and if Said is also available, he can share more on how to like apply to the HackersDAO hackathon. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jordan. I think the one thing we just didn't mention was how exactly we kickstart the process of building a mini app. So I've shared the command that you use. So in your terminal, you just write npx at cello slash cello composer at latest create t minipay. So let me just also create a banner for it. So So this is exactly way the exact manner on how you kickstart your building process for building the mini app on MiniPay. So you just to be able to access the Cello Composer on your terminal, you just use the npx command so that you can be able to have access to the template, which is which will help you so that you kickstart your process on building on mini apps. I mean, building mini apps on MiniPay. So this is the command that we use to kickstart your process. And also, we have also the Cello MCP server so that if you want to like, and also the Composer Kit, right? We also have the Composer Kit MCP server as well. So if you want to like, use the MCP server so that you can be able to have access to like the blockchain data in terms of Celo. So we also have that set as well. So yeah, I think in the meantime, Adam, we can talk about the hackathon side. For this code implementation, for guys who are following, we're going to share the code base in our communities. We can also share it on the. I think Jordan, you can just give me the link so I can also share it in the YouTube channel for guys who are following. Yeah. So you can use it as a guide to help you during the hackathon period so that you can be able to kickstart your process. In case you have any implementation blockers, you can also reach out to us as well in the dedicated WhatsApp group. So in the event you're following this and you're not participating in the in our ongoing hackathon, I think we'll leave the stage to Adam to talk about it and how you can be able to participate in the hackathon, which is ongoing until the end of this month, November. So we'll talk about the tracks that we have, the bounties, and then we will be able to at least end the call on a more productive note. Adam, the stage is yours.
Okay, yeah.
I've sent you the link.
Okay, yeah. So,
but Cindy, I've sent you the link.
oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, so hi guys, once again, thank you Cindy, thank you Jordan for taking us to the developer part of the hackathon. I hope guys are really following us. Yeah, yeah. So for the hackathon, I know you guys are aware that we started since 14th of November, and I'll be sharing my screen to kind of like take you through on how to sign up for the hackathon, on how to submit your project, and the amount for the bounty and the likes. But just briefly, the HackersDAO is a decentralized community initiative that actually foster the adoption of Celo across African in continent. So this actually means that this hackathon, it is meant for our African families. So if you have not joined the hackathon, I think we still have lesser time because the hackathon is actually closing by 30th of this month. Sorry, I will be sharing my screen now and show you guys the full details about the hackathon itself and how you can participate. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing that in a second. Okay, so guys, let me know if you can see the screen. Cindy, is the screen display now? Sorry,
Yep,
Cindy.
yep, yep. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we good.
Okay. Thank you. So, oh, guys, as you can see up here, this is our HackersDAO website. HackersDAO, just as simple as HackersDAO.com. Yeah, when you go here, you will see the price pool. Just click on the price 5,500 here, then it will actually give you details on how you can go about it. Yeah, so HackersDAO MiniPay Hackathon. It's an hackathon that allows you to build a mini app on MiniPay. So and how to engage in that challenge, you just click on the prize pool, which is actually showing the top 5 here. After clicking on it, it will take you to sign up and join. So you can see the number here. We have about 160 participants already, and we have the deadline and the starting date. So what are you supposed to do? Your mission here is to build a mobile application on Cello, focus on like game, racing and other like related gaming stuff generally. It's like a prediction app. Secondly, is a prediction market or prediction market app, like predict soccer's crypto price and so on and so forth. So then the third one is like educational games, like worldly style, language learning and so on and so forth. Then the price here is we have five, like it was mentioned here. If you can see my cursor here, it's saying 5,500, and this is how the reward is actually going. The top six project, like the top six best projects, are going home with $500, and we have another exclusive price here saying the first 30 valid submission. This is just like first come first serve. Like the top 30 valid submission, we are giving them $100 each. So then, which of the blockchain are using the tech stack? Just front end blockchain. When you use Celo blockchain, then smart contract Solidity, and yeah. So what are the requirements for the submission? So Celo dApps, then user experience, like smooth game and easy to play. Like if you actually check out the MiniPay for your inspiration, just if you have a MiniPay, just check the MiniPay. You see some already built application on it, as which you can use as inspiration, and those applications are very seamless to use. Yeah. Then yeah, like I said, user experience. The third is documentation. I mean your GitHub and the likes. Then demo, like you want you to show the demo of what you've actually built. Like you should not be more than 4 minutes. So these are the example of resources that you can easily go to. This website is easily accessible, and I can even paste the link on the chat. Sorry. So if you're not on the WhatsApp, this is the WhatsApp link. Then I'm actually sending the link to the hackathon. If you are not, sorry, if you are not having it, then you'll be able to see it now. I already sent it on the chat. So we have the judging criteria. Is your project have to be innovation, you understand, something being creative, impactful, technical depth, and like using solidity and so on and so forth. User experience, fun, like an application that is very fun and interactive, easy to use, and the likes, and like a seamless application. Then documentation, like clear and replicable, like very straightforward. Yeah. So then, what are the tasks you have to do after you've actually successfully building your application? These are the tasks you have to do. Just come here, step one, click on the register for the hackathon. So then click on register now. It will take you to the, okay, let me just, okay. So it I will ask you to connect your GitHub and the likes. Just follow that procedure. It's as simple as that. It's something you can do. Let me go back. This step two. So then this step two is join the WhatsApp group. I already pasted the WhatsApp link on the group and so on the chat box. You can easily get access to it and join our WhatsApp. If you have any other further question, maybe the question is not coming up to you now, or probably after this session you will feel like you still have questions. The developers can easily like get hold of you at the WhatsApp easily. Then step three, watch the vibe coding with Cello MCP. Yeah, then step four is watch the vibe coding a forecaster mini app. Then step five is review the blockchain memory game tutorial. So then this has I don't want to take much time, but it's as simple as just following these 11 procedure. That's that it's just tasks you have to do. Register, join the WhatsApp group. It's just things you can do. Then you are good to go for the hackathon. Yeah, so guys, I think I'll be passing back the mic to Cindy. If there's other further questions, I'll be happy to take it. So just remember that the HackersDAO hackathon is still on now, and we are going to be having our next stream. This stream is at Monday. On Monday, yeah, we're going to be having the next one on Monday. Then after Monday, we're still having another on Thursday. Yeah. So for the marketing side, we have a challenge going on for people that are not really a builder. Probably they are part of the community. You can just make these HackersDAO hackathon to reach audience outside there. What you can just do is make a video tutorial regarding the hackathon. You can just come here. Just do a kind of like demo like I do now, and do a screen record, attach it to your video, talk about the minipay hackathon, then post it on your X, then tag us. We have it on our Twitter already. We have the post on our Twitter already, and it's ending 25th of the month. So you can easily earn something to us where we have a price attached to that video tutorial challenge. Yeah, mind you, the hackathon is ending on 30th of November, and the video challenge is ending on 25th. Yeah. So if you're not a developer, if you're just content creator and stuff like that, this is another opportunity for you to make the hackathon lively for everyone and to get to more developers. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be passing back and the mic back to Cindy. Yeah, Cindy, I think I'm done. I can stop sharing my screen.
Okay, so thank you so much, Adam, to that. So, in summary, please, guys, you can join in the hackathon. It's going to be super fun, and also, we also want to ensure that even if the hackathon is over, the projects and the ideas you come up with will still going to provide support even after the hackathon ends. So, we're going to initiate the projects that come specifically from this hackathon to the proof of ship initiative, so that you can continue building it out and getting access to builder rewards on Cello. And also, we have our ongoing incubator program, which the whole point of the program is to ensure your product maturity and provide for you advice, and also in terms of getting grants and how to approach VCs if you want venture backed funding, and also product market fit, your go to market strategies and the like. So the whole point of our incubator program is to ensure that your product matures not just from the technical implementation, but also to ensure that you're also thinking about the product side and also the business model. And also, we also have a Cello Camp. If you want to apply for to get grants, we also have presenting grants as well, and we also have Vada Ventures. So the whole point is, once you kickstart your journey, and normally in Web3 development process, you start with the hackathon, you build out an MVP for the idea, and then you continue building it out, and it eventually becomes a full scale startup, right? and it becomes a business essentially. So we're looking to see how what you guys come up with. Next week on Monday, we're going to be tackling a very interesting topic because it will be about prediction markets. For guys who don't know about prediction markets, I know you've heard about poly market, where people, bet on real life issues, okay, real life events which happen using crypto. So we're going to
There are
do
those who
a
bet
deep
on love.
dive on
There are those who bet on love.
who knows? Who knows? Maybe we're going to have a demo whereby we're going to
Okay.
have an MVP where people bet on love, right? Is Jordan going to get a wife? Yes or no? Would you like that, Jordan? We have that as a discussion next week on Monday. We bet on you.
I know so many will fail for that. We'll fail
So
on that.
yeah, so we're going to handle prediction markets next week, Monday. And then on Thursday next week, we're going to talk about play to earn games, how you can build a P2E game on Celo. And yeah, I'm really interested to see what you guys come up with. I can't wait to see the submissions. And also, at least on our end, we're going to provide personalized feedback. And so for every product you come up with, we're going to give you personalized feedback on whether the product is making sense. Remember, you can build out a product technically. It may be technically sound, but then it does not have like a proper product market fit. So those are some of the things we're also going to be checking in. Is it technically sound? Does it have any product value? How are you going to get your users, etc? So yeah, with that, I think we'll meet next week on Monday, same time, same place. We're going to share the link. And in the event for the guys who are participating in the hackathon, we're going to also have like a dedicated office hour specifically for you guys. So it's not going to be a stream like this one. This one was more open to the community as well. So it's going to be a dedicated Google Meet so that we can meet with you guys, see what blockers you're facing, and we see how we're going to be able to help you out so that you're able to submit to on time before the hackathon deadline. Otherwise, yeah, do you guys have any last comments?
That sounded more like any last words before we kill you. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I'll just say that hackathons are the best place to be able to like test your build. You have like 48 hours or maybe even 1 week or 2 weeks to build something, a prototype, and validate that prototype rather than spending like a whole year building your product and then just to realize that the users don't want your product. So, and like I said, users want to buy convenience. They don't want to buy sophistication or anything. So you can be stuck in a loop of where I'm adding this feature, I'm adding this feature to my application, I'm adding this feature to my application, and then the users end up not liking it. All the users, it's maybe for the future, or it's for the future, or you're still stuck in the past, building something which the users now have moved away from. Yeah. So that is my thoughts. And when you're building, always make sure to build something that it's solving something. Yeah, you're not just building. Yeah. So just like Cindy has said, we have so much before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, and also remember one hack, guys, we normally know we're not informed in early enough, is for guys who are founders. Hackathons are the best way to earn money. So hackathons are some form of I could call them like a form of angel investing. So there's a very nice way of earning some cash, earning some runway to be able to push through with your product before you get to a stage whereby you can get venture backed funding, which normally come with a lot of strings attached in them in terms of equity and things like those. So if you have a product, it's nice to also participate in as many hackathons as you can, not to spam the system really, but just to get a rapid feedback loop on whether your product makes sense or not. So with those remarks, I think we'll see you guys Monday. Remember, Monday we're going to be talking about prediction markets. So yeah, see you guys on Monday, same time, same place. We're going to share the link to the StreamYard. If you haven't signed up for the hackathon, please do. Remember, we're not just having a hackathon just for the sake. We also want to provide support even after, so that we ensure you guys continue building and you eventually become startups, because we, love you so much. And yeah, continue building on Cello, where we build with purpose. Cheers.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I can almost predict it's gonna be good.
We're going to do a live prediction on whether Monday's session will be cool or not, right?
That's really
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bye.
Awesome.
thank you.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you guys who are listening in. Remember, don't forget to sign up for the mini pay hackathon, and see you guys around. In case you have any questions we haven't answered them, it would be advisable to still sign up so that you can enter the dedicated group that we have, so that we can be able to follow through with all the questions you have in a much better way. But otherwise, see you guys same time, same place. In case you haven't had access to the repo, we've shared it, but I've also shared it in the hackathon, in the YouTube comments, right? Yes, it's there already. So you can follow through with the demo. You can be able to see how we've been able to successfully connect the app with MiniPay using the manifest file, and also how you inject the providers, as Jordan talked about, and also how you lay out your structure for the mini app, which is actually a PWA. And for guys who don't know PWA, the progressive web apps, it's just a mixture of a website and a mobile app. It can work on both a website and as a mobile app. Right. So thank you guys for joining in, and see you next week on Monday, same time, same place. And ciao, continue building. And again, as I will say again, don't forget to sign up for the hackathon. Yes.
Make sure to sign up for what Cindy said.
Please make sure to sign up, or I will ban you from these live streams. I will kick you out. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye so much. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.